love the earth, it is our planet. We love the earth, it is our home. We love the earth, it is our planet. We love the earth, it is our home.
Welcome back to the Trash Talk Podcast. It's your host, Jacob and Gannon. On today's episode, we'll be talking about all things plastic pollution.
Today we'll be talking about one of the biggest plastic-using companies in the U.S., Pepsi.
Pepsi owns many branches and companies, ranging from chips to drinks to cereals, which are all things that need packaging.
Packaging is one of the main plastic pollutants that ends up in our oceans and landfills every year.
For this reason, Pepsi should immediately stop using plastic products because plastic waste severely damages ecosystems, threatens wildlife and human health, and speeds up environmental destruction, while sustainable alternatives offer a responsible and achievable solution.
Plastic pollution continues to go up at an alarming rate, with millions of tons of plastic entering our oceans and landfills every year, and Pepsi is a huge contributor to this.
Plastic in our oceans is not only a problem for the wildlife, but also for people who need access to clean drinking water. Marine life is paying the price for our plastic pollution.
The United Nations estimates that over 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine animals die every year due to plastic ingestion or entanglement.
So one time I was on vacation and I was swimming and I saw a turtle and it had plastic wrapped around its neck, and we had to call the EPA to come save it.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of instances that I myself have heard of lots of people and seen lots of pictures of turtles with plastic in them, other fish with plastic in them, even birds trying to eat plastic. So it's a big deal.
Sea turtles mistake plastic bags for jellyfish. Fish ingest microplastics, which then move up the food chain straight back to humans. All these poor animals and even us humans can be saved. We just have to do something about it.
Corporations like Pepsi continue to use one-use plastic to package their items when it is scientifically proven that plastic pollution has a negative impact on environments and health.
Pepsi's decision makers have the power to reduce a huge fraction of plastic pollution and start a trend for a positive impact for generations to come. Just because plastic bottles are the go-to for brands to use because it's easy does not mean they have to use them.
To go along with that, Pepsi needs to have products that are recyclable to help bring up the already very low recycling rates.
I feel like these days we've gotten a lot worse with recycling. I remember when I used to be in elementary school, we used to recycle all the papers. But now, I feel like we haven't recycled anything.
I myself recycle, but I mean, a lot of people don't. We have to pay for recycling, which is why it's hard. There's not great access to recycling. I think that needs to be improved, but also the plastic use needs to stop for that.
Climate change and pollution are global emergencies that need solving, and if they aren't solved, we will slowly start to live in a world surrounded by garbage and life will start to die out.
Plastic production is also a major contributor to climate change.
Most plastic is made from fossil fuels, which means producing plastic releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
Fossil fuels take millions of years to make. When things die and they sit underground for a long time, that's how fossil fuels are made. It can take millions of years. There are way more sustainable options like trees.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that's how fossil fuels were made.
From extraction to manufacturing to disposal, plastic adds to global warming at every stage. If companies are serious about climate goals, reducing plastic production is a necessary step. According to the EPA, the World Economic Forum projects that without intervention, the global plastics industry will account for 20% of total oil consumption and up to 15% of global carbon emissions by 2050.
Also, Charles Moore says that plastic molecules are large and long chains are hard to break down, so plastics can take hundreds of years to fully break down.
The problem with plastics breaking down over time is that as it breaks down into small pieces called microplastics, they can contaminate and get into the environment and people. Those tiny pieces have been found in drinking water, food, and even the human bloodstream and can have toxins in them harmful to people. A lot of people don't know this, But drinking out of plastic bottles is actually harming you
Wait, why is that?
because there's this thing called BPA. It's a synthetic organic compound used in the manufacture of epoxy, resins, and other polymers, and it can be found in water bottles, which is similar to microplastics.
Another way plastic pollution affects humans is through the economy. Some companies argue plastic is cheaper, but that's only short term. According to environmental economists, plastic pollution costs the global economy over $100 billion per year. The real costs show up later in beach cleanups, waste management, healthcare costs, and lost tourism revenue.
For people like you and I, we end up paying for the damage, while corporations that have millions of dollars profit from convenience.
Plastic pollution is also a major contributor to climate change and sustainability. It's genuinely so sad to see all these polar bears that are dying because all the ice is melting.
Yeah, it is sad to see all these marine animals losing their homes due to our plastic pollution and our climate change that we are causing. The good news is that plastic is not our only option.
When we look at cardboard versus plastic, we can see that cardboard is much more sustainable and less harmful to our climate than plastic because of the materials and processes used.
Other options also exist, like aluminum, glass, refill stations, and reusable packaging.
The question is not can they stop using plastic, because we know they can. Other companies have done it. The real question is, will they?
Okay, so I went to this food store the other day. Guess what they had, Jacob?
What's that?
They had all reusable packaging, all healthy options, no plastic in the store whatsoever.
See, I love to see stuff like that.
Me too, Jacob. It really makes me think that we're going in the right direction here, and efforts like this are going to help stop plastic pollution.
Plastic pollution harms the environment, threatens human health, damages economies, worsens climate change, and kills marine life.
When large companies continue producing plastic, they're choosing convenience over responsibility.
If corporations truly care about their consumers in the future, they must stop relying on plastic.
Because the real cost of plastic isn't convenience, it's destruction.
Thanks for listening to the Trash Talk Podcast. Take your step to help stop Pepsi and other companies from continuing to use plastic products.
We love the earth.